What we go, sir?
When I go, go on back, like that, go on back.
One on, sir.
Welcome back to this channel. Be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll make in the cut for today: woman survived 4 gunshots while relative murdered in shootout, and 3 men now in custody after a toddler was killed. In bed, nursing 4 gunshot wounds, which almost claimed her life, a Kingston woman is grieving the death of a relative who was shot in a separate incident. The shootings took place only an hour apart. The woman, who the news team gives the name Sydney, was shot and injured on January 31st around 9 a.m. in a drive-by incident. An hour later, her close blood relative, apparently dazed by the incident, made the mistake of entering a no-go area and was murdered. May I wonder what could I have done different on that day to change what happened, she said while the tears flowed down her eyes. Sydney, a 30-year-old mother of 2, getting out of bed early to conduct business, she had a cake sale the night before and woke up early to return unsold liquors that she had taken on consignment. While there, I sat down and talked to some guys on the corner and I deal with the man who I took the liquor from and was ready to pay him. By the time I dip my hand in my bag and take out the money, I hear gunshots. And by the time I turn around to run, a table tripped me. By the time I forget up, I get shot already, she said. Sydney was rushed to the hospital for treatment, having sustained 4 gunshot wounds to both breasts, one of her leg, and a thigh. The bullets did not hit any organs or main blood vessel. Following the alarming news, her relative left home in a range to deliver the news to friends on neighbor streets. That area is forbidden for persons like Sydney, as fiction they are at war with the thugs in the section of the community. Sydney's relative did not make it out alive. She recalls being asked by the doctor at the hospital if she was aware that her relative was there. I said yeah, because I was expecting her to come and visit me. It turns out that she was in the theater because she got shot, Sydney said as tears welled up in her eyes. She said she knew her relative ended up on the wrong road because she was in shock. It is heartless to see someone weeping for a relative and killed her like that. It's better if them did beat her up and tell her not to come back, she said. A total of 146 persons were murdered in Jamaica between January 1 and February 5. Cindy's relative was among the 135 killed in January alone. She is among 134 shooting victims since the start of the year. Sydney feels that her relative's death was in reprisal to an incident last year. The violence needs to stop because innocent people are lose their life, and the worst thing is that everybody were friends, she said. I don't know what started the violence. It has been going on for years now, but my cry is for us to live as one. Viewers and subscribers, her real name is not Cindy. Her name was changed to that to protect her identity. She is in fear of her life as we speak. She probably the warm and she afraid. Or probably she the warm and she a cry because, as she stated, she lose her family member. Just because the relative did try to deliver the news to other persons and turn off on the wrong road, maybe one next route did dead, but the route too long, so she decides she could take that route there. You understand? And she get caught up in the crossfire, in which it was known to them that the era there and for them era in a war, so them not for walk that way there. But as you can see and as you can hear, the people them never care. So them dash our way, unfortunately. 3 persons are now in custody in relation to the death of a 2-year-old, Kishan McDonald, on March Pen Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. 3 men turned themselves in on Sunday, February 7. Kishan died after being hit by a Suzuki Swift motor car in his community on Saturday. So yes guys, maybe this is not the first you're hearing about the toddler who was hit by a car in Spanish Town and them never make it out alive. The residents them even went ahead and catch the car ablaze who hit the child, but the occupants of the vehicle escaped. But now the update is that they turned themselves in on Sunday. The 3 man decides to listen, I gotta turn myself in, probably them conscience or ride them, or them just don't want them come look for them, so them just turn themselves in. So they are now in custody. A question and answer session should be followed. And you know, so after that now, them are going to decide if them are going to charge them, if them are going to go to court, or however it a go. Because we really need justice for the toddler. And then again, when you really sit down and look upon it, I wonder why the toddler did in the road. Why the toddler stand up alone? I mean, how comes the toddler get licked? Him never under no supervision. Nobody never had to watch him. Only care him go buy ice cream and let him go up on the road. I mean, so many questions are pop up in my head as to how comes the toddler reach in the road for get licked down. As in, come on guys, you mean for tell us so we now watch the pit them again? We can't, so we are going to buy ice cream for the pit them, or we are carry the pit them on the road, you know. And we now look upon them, you know, you have to watch them 24/7 because the kids them so slick. Them easily come out of your hand. Sometimes you not even realize, I can admit to that. But I mean, you have to watch them because you will put yourself in some unnecessary problems. So I am supposed to show an accident that took place somewhere in Kingston. I am not sure of the location, and let me just say allegedly in Kingston, because I'm literally not sure at the location, but somebody sent me the video and asked me to put it out there. Them asked me to make everybody else see it. Someone for show a little glimpse at the accident. I don't think I'm going to show the entire accident because fire and all type of things are going upon the scene. But if you want to see the full video of the scene, you can always DM me on Instagram and ask for the full video, or you can ask to join my WhatsApp group, the Sh00t WhatsApp group. You're always welcome. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram and ask to be placed in the group. That's pretty much it. But this is a sneak peek into what happened on the scene.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Why not go, sir?
Where not go? Go on back, like that. Go on back.
Go on, sir. Bobby, now go, sir. Just at my liquor pot.